got through this now. It's great. This is from a Facebook page, and I've cut and pasted it, and I've added some comments, and so I'll slow down when I put the rebuttal in here. This is from the Watchdog page administrator, Mr. Dave Gruger, dated August 12th. I submitted a FOIA request with Cvsid last week because apparently there have been 300 plus lots purchased at the end of December 2024 and another 200 or so at the first of this year from the Commissioner of State Lands. I have requested copies of all letters, notices, invoices sent out from past due Cvsid tax assessment on land purchase from the State Lands Commission. After going through everything that was provided and confirming, asking if there were not any more that may have been missed, per a reply, I have everything. It seems that these 500 lots did not receive a notice or bill like what appears to be all other individuals who purchased through COSL and of the documents I received. If I were to assign $300 to those lots not included for Cvsid taxes, that would be 3 years' worth minimum, then Cvsid has lost $150,000 of revenue. Part of the statement I want to make here says, and it's on all the letters that we correspond with the tax offices. If you purchase property from January 1st through November 15th, it will be processed on next year's tax bill.
It's December 15th, I'm sorry.
December 15th, sorry, I missed, okay. And if you purchase between December 15th and March, there's another time period where it doesn't happen until the next year because of the way it happens, and that's where we all pay our taxes. Due to the timing of the purchases, Act 359 of the 2021 requires all assessments to be presented to the assessor's office by December 15th to be on the following February tax bill. County taxes are all paid 1 year in arrears, which is shown in how to update the system all year. So y'all just take that, think about the tax bill that you get, and scratch your head about thinking about how it's last year's information. Go on, Mr. Gruger's typing says, I have seen up to 4 years being collected in these documents provided along with penalties and interest. This FOIA was for information only concerning Fulton County, where the 500 or so lots by one individual were purchased in the time frame mentioned above. And the time frame was, because it's not, doesn't have a start and end date on it. This now leads me to wonder how many in Sharp County are receiving special treatment and how the money has lost. For clarity of my findings, the following FOIA request. Number 1, the total number and parcel numbers of and for the years of 2022, 23, and 24, and to date in 2225. Any notices of Cvsid taxes due and owed were sent out. We don't send out. We only send out delinquent notices on redemption deeds. Otherwise, late notices are sent from the county. The Suburban Improvement District doesn't send out delinquent notices. It doesn't. Invoices for past due Cvsid tax. We don't send out tax bills. We don't send out that. Any tax adjustments sent to the county collector to collect on any Cvsid tax owed. The amount collected from the above parcels for the years 2022, 2023, and 2024, and 2025. These numbers are all shown on our financials that are posted online, and we provided a spreadsheet to Mr. Gruger that has every single person on it. That's it. Every notice and every person who paid and the amount that they had. The number and list of parcels, Gruber is asking some more, the number and list of parcels that were and remain unresponsive to any invoice or tax adjustments or attempt to collect. We don't track that information. The Suburban Improvement District does not track the information. Notices are sent from the county. The Suburban Improvement District is not trying to hide anything from anybody. Mr. Gruber goes on. He wants parcel numbers of any lots where owed Cvsid tax was due but was reduced or forgiven and a quit claim deed was issued. No Cvsid fees have been forgiven, and any quit claim deeds approved and signed by the commissioners when the Cvsid lot sold included that $300 amount that he mentions. The two just approved, the Ponte and Coughlin, are the only two quit claims we've done. Only two, because as a result of the lawsuit back in 2021, that's it. It was it. We're not making this up as we go along. Okay. I have also sent a FOIA in for a copy of the district map to use as another means of a verification that those 500 plus lots should have paid and I have not received it as of yet. There is no district map. There is probably still hanging at the American Land Company a ginormous map on the wall where they put each parcel on it, and they're in neighborhoods, and when you sold something, or he had it color coded, but as a result of the lawsuit, we don't have to mess with that anymore. We just don't do it. There's no map. It doesn't exist anymore. There are lists of parcels. There are lists of parcels that you can go look up, and some of those lists, I don't even think about all of them. All of them have the neighborhood included in the description, just like this stuff he just handed us from the American Land Company that he thinks is doing something nefarious.
The actual county has the district map, but it is listed by boundaries and that information. It's not a physical map.
Okay.
So I can't provide something I don't have.
Yeah. Let's see.
Jump in here for a second. I think we've tried to do just what you asked me multiple times, and it is almost an absolutely incredible task to build a single map with every single parcel on it. So we look at it at times by different areas. And that's how I found my parcel on my home and the ones that I had in Fulton. But I had to go to the assessor and then take a look at the county clerk. And I thought I was going to have to end up going to the judge to get the information that I was requesting.
So can I respond to that?
Let's Susan finish that first real quick.
Since 2023, this is Mr. Gruber speaking, since 2023, Cvsid has sent out letters to those who purchased from COSL demanding back Cvsid tax assessment with a blurb stating law does not allow them to remove back assessment and I don't make that sentence doesn't make any sense. We only send letters for redemption deeds. We only send letters for redemption deeds. We're not excusing anybody anything. We're not the county tax assessor. We don't keep track of that. You see that it comes from closing companies.
So explain what the redemption deed is.
Explain what the redemption deed is.
Some of y'all may have noticed that I try to do a little question and answer that I put on the table. So
Would you mind me to answer what a redemption deed
there you go.
is?
There you go.
I'm so glad you remembered. A redemption deed, I gotta find it on here. Right at
Pretty
the top.
funny, isn't it?
Right at the top. We collect
Hilarious.
deeds monthly from Sharp and Fulton County Courthouse. Quick claim, limited warranty deeds, and redemption deeds apply to our office. Limited warranty deeds we are seeing usually from purchases from the COSL. They might be from auctions or post-auction sales. Here's
the redemption deed.
Here's what he's asking. The redemption deeds are current owners who are redeeming their property from the state for back taxes. Cvsid will send a delinquent notice to those owners to collect delinquent assessments. Warranty deeds are normally being bought and sold between two individuals or corporations, and taxes, including assessments, are made current during the sale.
So the point of that question is that the notices that are being sent out are for redemption deeds. If you personally become delinquent and your property pay the back taxes, they don't certify the SID assessments. We get a copy of that redemption deed, and we send out a standard form letter, which Mr. Gruger is referring to collect those delinquent assessments. Many times, those are people who live out of state. Family members have passed away, other people are coming in and trying to figure out how to pay all the bills, and that's how that happens. So when they do redeem them, they were the owner who became delinquent, and they are the ones we are asking for the back SID assessments. If you purchase from the Commissioner of State Land, you are not responsible for the delinquent assessments of the previous owner.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I shouldn't.
Is there anything else?
No, I have a little bit more. Well,
Good.
okay, thank you so much. Now, this is Mr. Gruber talking again. In my questions about the 2 quitclaim deeds recently issued, I found in one deed it was for 21 lots and the other was for 3 lots, and I'm still trying to find out if any back owed SID tax was paid. I think we got it. I think we got it. So, these 2 quitclaim deeds are for the 2 that we signed at Ponte and Coffin. And that's it. And the new owners, that's it. It's not it. I'm almost done. Are the commissioners aware of this information? And yes, we are aware because it's been in the meeting. Additionally, I said, why would we be aware of every single quitclaim deed, and there have only been 2, and we used to worry about it a lot in the beginning, and we don't anymore.
We're aware of
The new
the,
owner,
you're saying we're aware of the 2 that we just did.
yeah, we did. I think it was in June and July that we did them. I can go back and look at it.
Last month.
Last month, okay. Now, the new owner
Okay, guys,
doesn't,
listen up.
Please, let's keep it down. Go ahead, Susan.
the new owner doesn't pay previous owner assessments per our legal department. So if I buy, it just doesn't happen. Who is issuing the letters of back SID tax owed, the commissioners or the GM? And if it's the GM, are the commissioner kept apprised of these? I don't. These are the day-to-day operations that have been in place for redemption deeds. And then this is the way it's been. We made this decision. That's,
One step kind of missing in your statement there, Susan, is that when a property is purchased from the Commissioner of State Lands, and it could have been sitting out there for 3 or 4 years, it could have been out there for 20 years. But when it is purchased, part of what we do with these deeds is we go to the state website and we see if those assessments have been turned on. If they have not, then we send an email every month to Sharp and Fulton County, which Mr. Gruger has been provided with, that says, here's the ones that need to be turned on, and if a property owner comes in and pays their assessments off, they're also on that list to be told to turn off, so they'll no longer be assessed. In this particular case, in December of 24, our tax bills went out 2 months later. So anyone who purchased in December of 24 did not get a tax bill in February. Because of the Act 359 of 2021 from our county assessor's office, she will not take any adjustments after December 15th. That's the law, it's in writing, look it up.
Okay.
I'm almost done.
well, there's more.
I'm just, this is, I'm done, I'm almost done. I'm just going to go. Does the new owner have to pay those taxes when buying from the COSL? If the lot's purchased through the state, then the assessments have been removed from them at auction. When it sells to a new owner, we email them monthly to turn them back on. Betsy just said that. All right. And then Mr. Gruger says, take the prime land and sell it for back taxes owed. Yes, sell them. Have a public land auction. I'd love to see what makes him say that offer. I just would. Now, what I want to say here, and this is me, and y'all know that I can be sort of, my filter doesn't work all the time. The frenzy of social media is killing us.
Here we go. Social
Y'all
media,
can pick on us individually, you can pick on us collectively, you can say things to platforms that you use out there, but the half-truths and partial truths are stabbing us in the heart. So I want y'all to go out there and when we get this uploaded, tell people to listen to it. The Suburban Improvement District is not excusing anybody from anything. If nothing else, this board and our general manager, during the lawsuit that's causing all this stuff to happen, we are being held accountable for every breath we take. So, if y'all are gonna pass along disinformation, make sure you put a claim out there that, I heard this on Facebook, so I know it's absolutely true. Thank you, Tony, for letting me read all that.
Okay.
I want to give a positive.
Mr. Ron, go ahead.